Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.
Hi, I'm Angie Urban from New Visions for Lawrence County and want to share with you some exciting updates and plans for this year's annual holiday parade in downtown Newcastle. We are hosting the parade this year on Saturday, November 23rd, which allows us the opportunity to look at a Saturday and fill the Saturday with memory-making opportunities. Not only is the parade that day, but at 1 o'clock that afternoon, we'll be opening it'll be the grand opening of this year's outdoor ice skating rink at the corner of North and Mill Streets downtown. Come on down, lace up your skates. Ages 14 and under are free. Everybody else is just $5, which includes skate rentals. So 1 o'clock that day on Saturday, November 23rd, is the opening of the ice skating rink. In Mill Street, right next to the ice skating rink, will be probably 6 to 8 food trucks. So we would encourage you to come down and eat lunch or eat dinner there, or find one of the local restaurants downtown and wander in there for one of your meals while you're in town. So 1 o'clock is the grand opening of the ice skating rink. 3 o'clock is the annual holiday parade. We are excited to offer it on Saturday in the afternoon. We will be still lining up on the inner belt like years past, but the route is actually shifting a little bit. Instead of starting at East Washington Street, it's going to end there, and we will start down near the fire station. And the parade will step off going northeast along Croton Avenue, and then make a left onto East Washington Street, about where InfoCision and the Parking Authority parking lots are. It'll go across the East Washington Street Bridge and down East Washington Street, kind of ending as it passes the Diamond and passes the YMCA, finishing at the Inner Belt. The reason for the shift in this year's route is really the addition of the giant balloons from Starbound Entertainment that we've added to the parade. The last 2 years, when the parade traveled the route of North Street, we discovered that North Street has some pretty low hanging wires and caused our balloons to essentially be floored for the entire length of North Street. So the change in route allows us to float balloons throughout the entire parade route, and we're pretty excited about that. This year, we are excited to announce that the Grand Marshal of our parade will be the Mr. McFeely from Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood. So watch for him towards the beginning of the parade. He'll be near a trolley that'll be full of local Head Start preschool age children and their families, who are all dressing in red in honor of Mr. Rogers and the message of loving your community that he shares. As well, we are not losing the traditional light up night when it comes to the parade. The parade will be during the day, but we are hosting light up night that evening at 6 o'clock. Just when it gets dark enough, we will host a tree lighting ceremony with Mayor Mastrangelo in the Diamond, and we'll be enjoying a fireworks display show sponsored by Pyrotechnico immediately after the tree lighting. New Creation Methodist Church, Free Methodist Church, as they have in years past, will be setting up a stage and doing pre-parade and post-parade entertainment, singing some songs and really offering some enjoyment while you're in that area. As well, that time frame between the parade and light up night is a time that we hope families will spend in downtown, wandering around into some of the local businesses, going ice skating, and finding some warmth in places like Two Rivers Coffee or the Confluence. And what we're hoping to do as well, and this is new, is to host a pop-up family festival during that in-between time. So roughly 4:30 when the parade ends until 6 o'clock when the tree lighting happens, we are having community partners and organizations that will each be throwing up a pop-up tent in the middle of East Washington Street, somewhere between the Confluence and the Diamond. And underneath each tent we'll have kids activities, kids crafts, games, things to celebrate the holiday season and offer your little ones memory-making opportunities. So to I guess recap, I've thrown a lot of information at you. That day from 12 to 9 we'll have food trucks along Mill Street, and you can find open restaurants downtown for dinner, for lunch, for snacks, for a warm drink. At 1 o'clock that day, please join us at the ice rink at the corner of North and Mill Street for the grand opening of this year's rink. And then at 3 o'clock, find yourself along East Washington Street or Croton Avenue to enjoy the parade as it passes by. And then from roughly 4 until 6, that in between, right after the parade, wander through East Washington Street, the Pop-Up Family Festival. I'd be remiss if I didn't also mention that we are excited to be coordinating a pop-up restaurant and bar, winery in the old former Main Street Clothiers building, which is right next to the confluence. There's a local volunteer, Aaron Arico, who has put a lot of effort into working with Venti Se Winery and Talbot's Tap Room to have food and drinks in there, as well as a couple of local bands that will be providing live music all afternoon. I think that covers the pop-up festival. And then at 6 o'clock, again, find us in the Diamond for Light Up Night, where we'll light up the tree and have a fireworks display and really enjoy and breathe in the holiday season. Couple other things to note. These are my brain is full of them. 1 o'clock that day, status event and party room on North Street, which is right across from the ice skating rink. 1 o'clock that day, they will be hosting an open house, so I would encourage you to wander into that space and warm up a little bit. And at 2 o'clock that day at the Newcastle Library, diagonal from the ice rink, kids can decorate a candy bag for the parade. And I think that might cover everything for parade day. Would encourage you to check out the Hometown Holly Days Facebook page. That is where we are collecting information about parade day, as well as events that will happen throughout the season. November 23rd, Saturday, November 23rd is the parade and light up night. You don't want to miss it. And then it's really a kickoff to an entire Hometown Holidays season that we'll tell you more about later. Thanks.
Broadcasting from the greatest castle in the world, in the county of Lawrence, NCTV45.